your screen, where every vid's a gorgeous dream. Reactions full of light and fun, empowerment for everyone.
All right, y'all. So sit down and have some wine with me. So listen. My daughter asked me when she got home from school, she was like, "Mommy, how was I made?" So at first I was thinking about telling her something just off the wall. I was going to tell her like, "Oh, you know how they say birds drop you off." But I said, you know what? Let me not do that. So I said, well, you were made by mommy and daddy having sex. I knew it was going to open the door to more questions. So she's like, Mom, what is sex? I said, Kamaya, I know that you kind of have an idea of what sex is. You know, the TV, YouTube even show little stuff. So I said, tell me what you think sex is. So she says, when people lay on top of each other. So I went a little bit deeper and I explained it to her. But now I'm wondering if I explained it a little bit too much, because she is asking more and more questions. And to be honest, I'm getting kind of embarrassed. And my whole goal is to be open and honest with my daughter. However, she's 10 years old, and kids can get pregnant at 10 and 11 years old. So this shit is stressing me the fuck out. Like, I don't know how really how to really explain some of the stuff that she is explaining, because let me remind you, my parents never had this conversation with me. My parents just told me, don't do it. Stay away from it. Don't do it. But because they said that, it made me curious as fuck. So, of course, I started looking at videos. I started looking at things because they wouldn't explain to me what it meant or what it was. And that's kind of what I'm trying to avoid with her. I don't want her to go looking for it and then find pornography. I don't want her to go looking for it. You know what I'm saying? This is why I need friends. This is why I need, like, friends. This is a reason why I kind of got jealous the other day. I didn't tell y'all about me getting jealous, but the other day I got jealous because people have friends. And when I was coming up, my parents ran all my friends away. All of them. I could only be friends with a certain group of people because that's how I was raised. And as they went on and had their own lives, I never adapted to people the way that I should have. I never became friends with anyone except for one person. And this is where the struggle comes in. That's why I don't try to run my kids' friends away from them. That's why I try to get them out and get to know people. Because when you get older, having a friendship is vital in life. Having friends is vital. And right now, I don't have the ability to just pick up the phone and call 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 girlfriends like some people do and be like, hey, How did you explain to your daughter what sex is and how sex works? Because she asking me all about it. She trying to get it in it. She trying to find out everything. So I've been having little talks with her over the last couple of weeks about her body changing, things like that. We've been going bra shopping, little things like that. Now I keep private because she is a child. But to be honest, I don't have no fucking friends. I don't have nobody to talk to. So what I do, I sip on my damn wine and I talk to y'all. This wine I'm gonna be gone and real quick. I don't have friends, y'all. I don't have nobody that I can talk to and just be like, now the period thing, I done got out the way. We already understand that. We already got our calendar. We already got our little stuff together. We already done did that. But sex. I need some real life friends. Like real life friends that I could go out to eat with and sit down and talk with about shit like this. God damn it. Sex. A mother's intuition never lies. It never lies. I knew it was a reason my daughter kept asking me about sex yesterday. I fucking knew it was a reason. I knew it. I knew it. Something in my mind yesterday told me to go look through my baby phone. Something in my mind told me to go look through her phone. Go through her history. Go through her apps. Kamaya plays games on her phone. When she's not doing homework and when she's not reading and when she's not sitting down to the table eating dinner with us, she play on her phone. I'm so fucking mad. I'm so fucking mad and I'm so fucking hurt. I be trying to do the best that I can to be a damn good mama. And I thought that I was being a good mama by buying my children phones and letting them have damn iPads. But I was fucking wrong. I'm on my way to the sheriff's office right fucking now to turn in her phone and turn in her fucking iPads. Oh my God. The shit that I found on her shit is just so unfucking believable. Oh my fucking God. The shit that I found on my baby phone is so unbelievable. Yo. Oh my God. I want to wear the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office right now to turn them all of my baby fucking equipment because she's talking to fucking grown men. Grown men sitting in private parts. Grown fucking men. And I ain't talking about like no little shit. I'm talking about big, huge shit. Big, huge shit that even a grown person wouldn't want. Oh my fucking God. I swear to God. What the fuck did I do wrong? What the fuck did I do wrong? All I tried to do ever was to fucking raise my kids right. That's all I ever wanted to do is raise my fucking children the right way. And I go through her phone, your intuition never fucking lies to you. It never fucking lies. It never fucking lies. I knew it was something. I knew it was something. I swear to God, I knew it was something when she kept asking me about this fucking ass sex. I knew it. I fucking knew it. My baby a good girl. My baby is a fucking good damn girl. And I swear to God, bitch, I'm turning you in, Miss Motherfucking Bitch, this motherfucking fucking the shit that I want to say. I can't even say it. I can't even say it. I can't even say what the fuck I want to say. But bitch, you going to jail. I swear to God, I hope you go to jail. Parents, go through your children's fucking phone. Go through their fucking phone. Don't even let them have no fucking phone. Fuck the phones. Fuck them iPads. Fuck all that shit. Fuck that shit. Motherfucker, what the fuck? How did I let this shit slip by me? How did I let this shit go on? How did I not see this shit? Why I ain't check her phone earlier? I have access to her phone, but all I know is her talking to her fucking cousins and her fucking nephew. My fucking God. I need all the strength right now. Oh my God. Oh my soul. Oh my soul. I need all the strength. I need all the strength. I need all the strength. I need the strength. I need the strength. I need the strength. Don't let me go down to the sheriff's office acting like this, please. Let me get myself together. Oh, I need my mama. I need my sister. Oh, my God. How did I fail my baby? I'm a fucking failure. I swear to God, I knew I was a fucking failure. Oh. This fucking grown ass man. Fucking grown ass man. I swear to God, I hope they find you and I hope they fucking. Alright, so all of her devices have been turned in to the sheriff's office. Come to find out, Snapchat is probably one of the worst apps, according to them. It's one of the hardest apps to catch people on because sometimes those messages disappear. I had no idea. I had no idea that those messages disappear. I had no idea that she would even be conversating with anybody else besides her family. I followed the steps on YouTube to minimize her being able to talk to other people. So how she got to this point, I don't know. How it got to this point, I don't know. I literally just went through her phone about a week ago. Because the bottom of her phone, the charging port, this is my phone. The bottom of her charging port wasn't charging. So I literally went through her phone last week. I seen nothing that would have threw up a red flag. It wasn't until I was searching through her phone yesterday that I seen all this stuff. And it wasn't just men, it was women too. Just to make it clear, it's not just men. It is women too. She's been talking to this one girl, and I got the screen recording on my phone. I can't post it on no social media because it's so explicit. I can't even post it. Her face is shown too. Her face is shown. Maybe I'll screenshot her face and put it on here or something. But she has been writing my daughter back and forth. She has groomed my daughter. Before the men even came, it was a girl. I don't know what the sheriff's office is going to do. I don't know what's going to happen, but they're going to stay in touch with me. But from here on out, no phones are allowed in the house. except for a phone that I'll be ordering from Amazon, a Bart phone. I'm sure you guys have heard of the Bart phone. You can only call the contacts that's in your phone. I'll be ordering that. They're $200 a piece. Children need phones these days. They need phones in case of an emergency. They need their phones. But with all those apps and all that, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm a grown woman. And half the stuff that I seen on there was like stuff that I would have never even... Stuff that blew me away. Completely blew me away. I did not know how to take it. I had to calm myself down. I had to talk to the officers. And the officers literally had to calm me down because I was so upset. They also told me about a Google. I left the stuff in the car because the tow truck trying to find me right now. I got my cars up for repo. And I put my car in the garage and I just came in the house. I thought the tow truck was following me, which he probably was. But there is an app on your phone, and it is called Google Family. Hold on. I can't even think right now. It's called Google Family Link for parents. Google Family Link. And it's parental controls that they told me about. Now, I thought that I was doing enough by doing just the YouTube for kids and, letting them play a little bit on Snapchat. I thought that I was just doing enough. I thought I was doing the best that I can to block out the sickos that will hunt your children down. And this particular sicko happened to be a woman first, followed by others, that added her into other groups knowing that she was an itty bitty child. I cannot wait until the sheriff's office calls me back. I cannot wait. There are so many cases in Hillsborough County right now that is going on. So many cases. Over 2,000 right now that they're working on. Over 2,000 cases. They brought in 9 people last week. Just this past Sunday. I just want y'all to be careful because I thought I was doing everything. I thought that I was protecting my child. I thought I was being a good parent by getting my children what they want, like a phone or iPad and PlayStation. But you know what? At the end of the day, PlayStations are just as bad because they get on there and they talk to outside people. And that's why I will be removing my son's PlayStation today as well. No more devices besides the Bart phone when I do get it. It's just so much that has been stressing me out. Oh my God, Lord Jesus. It's so much that's been stressing me out. And you know what? Around the same age, 10, 11 years old, is when I started acting up and giving my mom and dad the same problems that she is starting to have. They say you reap what you sow. They say you reap what you sow. The Bible says you reap what you sow. And I know I had a talk with my daddy last week or the week before. And he said, it ain't just about reaping what you sow these days. Because we are in a time, just everything just happening. Everything. It can be somebody at the school for all I know. It can be somebody that live next door, down the street. Somebody who already knows us for all I know. And I try to make my family a happy family. But at the end of the day, it's hard on me to do it by myself. I'm not even gonna lie. They got a daddy in their life. But 99% of the work falls back on me. 99% of the problems fall back on me. And it's just time that we start protecting our children more. It's time. I just cannot believe I let that slip through the cracks. I can't believe it. Not me. All right, so I'm in my little space right here. Everybody know that this is my trauma therapy page, okay? Some stories that I share are pretty powerful, but I believe that some of the stories that I share can help so many others if I just share it the right way. TikTok has been flagging my content left and right. So I really have to be safe with my words because they've been flagging me. So I just want to say this, and sometimes my reaction is sometimes overly reactive because here's why. When I was growing up, I went through things that no 11 or 12-year-old should ever have to go through in life. And now as a mom, I'm here to share my story so that I can protect my daughters and hopefully someone else's too. When I was young, I used to run away from home. When I was a kid, the older men in the neighborhood seen me as vulnerable, and instead of protecting me, they all took advantage of me. That whole experience shaped the way I seen the world. And some of those old ass, nasty ass, stinking ass men still walk the neighborhoods like nothing ever happened. That's why I keep my eyes open for my daughters and teach them things I wish someone would have just sat me down and told me. My past gave me pain, but it also gave me so much purpose to try and break this cycle. And that's why I'm always so real with my daughters when it comes to certain things. They are way too important and too valuable to me to just let what happened to me happen to them. It will be over my unalive body that I let some of the things that happened to me happen to them. And I know some people may say, well, you the one that ran away from home. Absolutely right. I did run away from home. But it was the sickos that was in the streets that targeted me. And I was their prey. And they took advantage of me instead of leading me back home and saying, little girl, go back home. But instead it was, little girl, come here. That cycle ends today with me talking to my children about what I went through and what happened to me. So first off, I just want to applaud my daughter for being so strong and so brave with everything that went on today and everything that happened. My 9-year-old daughter has been groomed online through the app called Snapchat. And when I found out, I immediately took her phone down to the sheriff's office. Initially this morning when I went, I was so upset. I was so just distraught over the whole situation. I waited for 2 hours before I finally just left because, God damn, you scared me. Oh, my son. He scared me. And I've been on edge because I don't know who these people are that she was talking to. So I kind of been on edge. And it's just me and the children at home tonight right now. Anyways, make a long story short, I just want to applaud her for being just so strong and so brave. When I picked her up from school today, we had to go back down to the sheriff's station to talk about what happened. We stayed up there for 4.5 hours before someone finally came. And when that officer came, it was a male officer. I requested a female, but they didn't have any female officers that could respond. So it was a male. So I knew it was going to be kind of hard for her to open up. But eventually she did. And she did her part and told everything, every part that she played, every part that the other people on the other end played, step by step. I wanted to record it for other parents and for other children, but at that moment, it was such a private moment that I could not do it. I couldn't do it. Now, the officers did have their little recording, their little device that they recorded with or whatever. But me as her mom at that present moment, I could not record. Not because they wouldn't allow me to. It's just because I couldn't do it. This was such a private moment for her, being a 9-year-old little girl that's being taken advantage of by people who are so much older than you. Not just men, but also women on the same app as well that took advantage of her innocence. I just want to say to my baby girl, you are so strong. You are so brave. And mommy really appreciates it. And I love you so much. And I've never met a person as strong as you. You are much stronger than I ever could have been or ever would have been in a situation like this. Baby girl, you are the reason I am still breathing and kicking because you give me life. You really give me life. I'm not saying that my other children don't, but you really give me life and you give me a special reason to keep going. She was just so strong and so brave. And she spoke up and she spoke her chest out and she admitted to what she did was wrong and she knew it was wrong. And the officer asked her, if you tell a lie, you know telling a lie is wrong. She said, yes, sir. I know telling a lie is wrong. She told him everything that she knew about the people, how she got into this conversation, everybody who was involved. And I hope they go down. I hope they go down for playing with my daughter. How pathetic and sick can people be to play on a child's innocence? You should be ashamed of yourself. And I know your parents disgrace you. But my baby, initially I was a little bit upset. I was so upset that I had to walk away from the situation. Initially, when I found out about it, I didn't want to make the wrong decision. I didn't want to make a decision that would ruin our relationship forever. She didn't get a spanking, and I did not scold her because she's a victim. She didn't know any better. I didn't teach her these things, nor anybody that I know taught her these things. So why would I be mad at my baby girl? It just let me know, though, that have to be a lot safer with her. She's beautiful. She's innocent. Beautiful girl. All my children are beautiful. But a sweet, beautiful, innocent girl like her, she's smart. Know how to spell. I couldn't even believe she was spelling some of the things that she was spelling. Just smart, intelligent, sweet. And she tells the truth. It's one thing that I love about her. She admit when she wrong. She don't try to hide it. She won't lie. She admitted. And I appreciate you for that, baby girl. Good morning. So I am at this kid's school right now, giving them a brief update of kind of what happened yesterday. I am currently waiting on a school psychologist and also the guidance counselor and also the principal. So they did just give me paperwork saying that she will be able to see a school counselor, a school psychologist, and also a school social worker, providing me with resources, consultation, counseling, evaluation, and case management. And it's per parent request. It's not because of anything that she's been going through. It's just per my request. Well, this is the first time I've ever had anything like this happen to me. So I'm not even gonna lie, it's a little scary because I know that the school is mandated reporters, which I already reported it to the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office anyway. However, just to know that they're gonna be in my life right now is a little scary. I'm not even gonna lie. But when it comes to my child, and when it comes to their safety, I don't care who's in my life. As long as, we come up with um some type of head with this and to make sure that she is safe and to make sure that she is getting the best counseling that she can get. Because as I told you guys before, her insurance was cut dramatically. So she's not able to see therapists like she's used to. She's not able to see her psychiatrist like she used to be. She's not able to get that additional support like she used to be. So with this in hand from the school, she'll be able to get some of those sources, some of those resources without she'll be able to get some of those resources without having insurance, the insurance portion of it. So it's a little scary, I'm not gonna lie. But it's something that I have to do for my child. Everybody's different. I know everybody's going to have different opinions. But when it comes to my child, I'm going to get all the help that she can get and all the help that she deserves to have as long as I'm breathing. I go to surgery next week, and I need to know that she will be in good hands while she is in school and getting the additional and emotional support that she needs while I'm going through my heart surgery. So right now I'm just waiting on the principal. She may not be available. I may not be able to talk to her right now. But even if I can't talk to her, they already got a trip to what's going on. I gave them a copy of the police report. And I just want to give them just, if she starts acting out for some kind of reason or another. She never acts out, though. I'm not even really worried about that. But if she starts having a hard time or a problem, they'll kind of have an understanding. This is something that I am not taking lightly. And this is just something that has to be done. Yo, I have been sitting at this table for about 2.5 hours. I have not moved. I'm supposed to be folding clothes, but my mind physically and mentally will not let me right now. I have an inspection tomorrow. My landlord is coming. And I got all these clothes piled up on my table. I have not moved a muscle. It's like the energy from me is just drained. I just feel like laying down in the bed and just sleeping for 2 days straight. The energy in me is literally gone. I have everything right here. Y'all know people who know me know I do not fold clothes. I hang up everything. I hang up everything because I like the way it looks in my house. I don't like to see clothes in the drawer because one thing about my children is they do a lot better when everything is hung up. They able to just go through their closet, pick out what they want to wear, and it's just so much easier for me in the morning just to just look and grab something, or the night before. Typically we do it the night before, but it's just so easy for me to hang up everything. I hate the school calling. I just want to stop by and say this comment right here was absolutely necessary. You can keep kids' bodies safe in-house, but it's through technology that the kidnapping is happening. It's insane now, and it truly is. And if I would have waited maybe another day, another 2, another 3 days, my baby could have been gone. Absolutely, because that conversation was absolutely building up to that point exactly. I even talked to an officer yesterday who gave me an example of one of his cases. And he said, I'm handling a case right now where a family member bought a child a phone that could only contact family members and friends. You program the numbers in the phone, and those are the only people that can call them or they can call out to. And guess what? One family member was actually the one doing the grooming. Can you believe that? A family member, somebody that you're supposed to be trusted, somebody that you trust around your children and you trust them to talk to, was actually doing the grooming. Now, how crazy is that? It is through technology that a lot of this stuff is happening. It don't even matter if it's family no more these days. They do it too. Technology is insane. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me step outside in the garage.
You're fine there.
Okay, thank you.
I just kind of briefly skimmed over what you had discussed with the deputy that you spoke to. So from my understanding is that she's on Snapchat in a group message situation. She's sending nudes.
Right.
And there appears to be an adult male.
Right.
Okay. So I know we took the phone.
Right.
And we have the passcode for the phone. Did they give you a consent to search waiver?
Yes, and I signed
okay,
it.
And you signed it?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do, I can't guarantee when I'm going to be able to get that download done, because if we can confirm that obviously that there's people under the age of 18 in various forms of undress, then it has to go be downloaded into a special server where it's unprotected.
Okay.
So that can take a little bit of time.
Okay.
What I'll try and do is I'll try and go over and kind of just do like a view of what I can for right now. But I wanted to obviously keep you informed on what was going on. To kind of give you a little bit of a heads up. I'll probably be down that area tomorrow. And what school does she go to?
She goes to...
Okay, perfect. What I might do is maybe later on tomorrow afternoon, and you can let her know that I'll be coming or not. That's completely up to you.
Yeah, I already saw...
Talk to her and,
Yeah.
See, I mean, if they notated in the report that she was super nervous, so the last thing I want to do is make her worry about getting in trouble.
Right.
But I want to know, obviously, who all's involved.
Right.
And especially if there's an adult involved. That's my main concern.
Right.
But I want to try and make her feel as comfortable and as confident as willing to speak to me as I can.
Correct.
So that's my goal for tomorrow, is to kind of swing down there and just kind of get just a basic understanding of what's all going on from her point of view.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yes, absolutely. And this morning I went down and I let the school know about it. I took the report number. I let them know everything that's going on. So they are fully aware that you may come down to the school or by the house. It doesn't matter to me where you come. But she does. Let me just tell you about Kamaya. If she feels threatened in any type of way, she will completely shut down and she will not say anything. So your approach is going to be everything. She has to gain your trust. And I know the way that you're talking to me, I know that you will be able to gain her trust. But once she feels like, she can't trust someone or something like that, she will completely shut down and she won't say anything. The way that I found out about it is because the day before, she just kept asking me about sex. And I'm so happy that she felt comfortable enough to come to me and even ask me about it, because if she didn't feel comfortable to ask me about it, I wouldn't have even known to even go through her phone and look for these certain things. Now, Snapchat is downloaded on her phone because I have medical problems and I'm in and out of the hospital all the time. And it was our funny little way of seeing each other and being able to, make little funny faces, because sometimes I can't be here. I have a heart surgery that's scheduled like next Wednesday on the 17th. I don't know if you want to put that in your report or not, or your notes. But I probably won't be here that whole week. So it was because I was in and out of the hospital. I take full accountability for downloading that app, but it was just our way of communication while I was in the hospital, because I have to see my babies while I'm in the hospital, because sometimes I don't even know if I'm ever going to come back home or not with my heart condition. So,
sweetie, I would not even stress about that. Kids are going to do good things, and that's just what's going to happen.
Okay.
Unfortunately, as parents, we're going to do the best that we can to protect them. But
right.
Like I said, kids are going to do what kids do.
That's
so
true.
It's just our job to kind of guide them and put them in back on the right path. Okay. So do not beat yourself up for that one. All right.
Thank you
Nobody's
so
a
much.
perfect parent.
Right.
It doesn't come with its own little book.
That's so true. And I just felt so guilty about it. But she has been so clingy to me today. She has been so open. She has been so honest with me about everything. I haven't really talked about what happened on the phone, but I have been talking to her about sex and what happens to little girls, what happened here in Tampa about them finding those little girls in that hotel. I just went down and just told her about everything. So she's aware that you guys may come by and speak with her. And I think if you'll be there, she'll be comfortable to speak with you about it.
Okay. Well, I definitely look forward to speaking to her. I mean, from everything that you said, she sounds like a pretty awesome kid.
She is a good girl. She really is.
They're babies. They don't know any better.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, my thing is to make sure that if this other person is an adult, that we hold that one accountable, because that's unacceptable.
Right. Exactly. And I really hope that we can find out who these people are. Whatever it is, I just want to go full force. Even if I have to pay money out of my pocket, I want to go full force to try to, find out who these people are.
No, I completely am right there with you. So
Thank
let me
you.
do what I can to figure stuff out, and then if I either way, if I go down there, if I don't go down there, I'll give you a call and let you know how it goes.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. And do you have my alternate number as well?
I don't. What's your alternate number?
81.
Perfect. Okay, and this is my cell phone number. So if you don't hear from me or whatever the case is, you have questions, comments, concerns, feel free to reach out. Okay.
Thank you so much. And what was your name again?
You're very welcome. We'll talk to you tomorrow then.
Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey guys, so I want to give you guys a little bit of an update. I ended up getting the kids from school and coming home. We had to go get some groceries. And Kamaya has been super, super clingy to me today. So I just had to make sure that I put the phones down and just focus on her. This is a time where she really, really needs me. And she wanted to spend some family time. So I couldn't keep you guys updated the way I wanted to. I had to just lay the phone down, give it a rest. As you can see now, I'm starting to work on my clothes and getting them folded. And the kids are in here sleeping. They're in here sleeping. So just a brief update. The sheriff's office did give me a call. I am going to put the full video up of the conversation between me and the sheriff's office right after this video. But I just kind of want to let you guys know some of the emotions that we are going through as a family. I've been a roller coaster. I'm not even going to lie. Today I've been a roller coaster. I've been stagnant. I've been depressed. I've been up and down. I've been blaming myself. Just asking why. Why does everything bad happen to me? Our family. Why did it have to happen to my daughter? Not that we wanted to happen to anybody else's child, but just asking why. And I really don't know why we're going through some of the trials and tribulations that we're going through. But the only thing that we can do is fight. The only thing I could do is fight for my daughter. The only thing I could do is be there for her every step of the way. Now, I did talk to her. She does know and she understands that what I'm talking about with you guys is to help. Help other parents. Help other children not to go through and make the same mistake that we made. She is okay with me sharing this information. Certain things I will not be sharing just out of privacy for her. But there is going to be maybe like a 6-minute phone call between the sheriff's office and I on the next video. It's just edited right now. It happened probably about 2 hours ago. I want to say that they called me about 4:30. It's now 6:30. I just been so tired. So I sat down with the kids, and before you know it, I dozed off. And I kind of needed to give her that moment where there was no phones. There was just that bond, that connection between us, so that she can know that mommy is not mad with you. Not at all. People make mistakes. You did not know. You are a victim, baby. You are a victim. No matter what anybody tells you, you are a victim. You are still my baby. And no matter what, you can always come to me and tell me anything that is on your mind. Anything that you are feeling. And if she would have never felt comfortable enough to open up to me and ask me about sex, we wouldn't even be here today. We wouldn't even be here. My daughter would still be on that phone. She would still be talking to whoever she's talking to. and I just would have been clueless. But I pay attention to my children, and I pay attention to my intuition, and I pay attention to my surroundings, and I pay attention to how I feel internally, because I have been there. Where she has been, I have been, just in a different situation, just in a different time. Back then, we didn't have cell phones like that. I was just lured off in the streets and taken advantage of by old ass men. So her situation, I can relate to on so many different levels. That's why I'm so happy that she has that relationship with me, because a lot of parents don't have, sad enough to say, a lot of parents don't have that relationship with their children. If you don't have a relationship with your child, please make a relationship with your children. Please allow your children, do not scold your children. Please allow your children to come and talk to you. Please allow your children to feel comfortable enough to tell you if something is happening. Please don't put blame on your child, because if my child had been touched, I know she would have been comfortable enough to come and tell me. And that's how I want our relationship to forever be. Now, here's the video. The next video I'm going to post is going to be of the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office and the detective that is handling our case. I have nothing but faith in Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office that they will take care of this situation. They will. I have 100% trust in our jurisdiction. I have 100% trust in our sheriff's office. I have 100% trust that they are here to protect my child. So, if there's nothing further, I don't think I have anything further to say. I think the rest of the night, I'm probably just going to fold these clothes, focus on my babies, not just her, but all of them, because each and every one of my children has been affected by this situation. Each one of them. Denzel knows, Camila knows, and I don't even know if she has been exposed to any of this. I don't know if Kamaya has talked to her about it or exposed her to anything, but everyone in our family, in my household, I wouldn't say family, but everyone in our household is deeply affected by this. So I'm not going to hold you guys any further. I'm going to go ahead and upload the video. It's 75% left of the editing process, because there was a few things that I did have to take out, like the name of the deputy, addresses, telephone numbers, schools, things like that, I did have to edit out the video. So it is going to be a little bit chopped and screwed. I just want to get on here real quick and just say something. What I'm going through is 2 times harder than it was yesterday. And y'all know I'm a big crybaby, so I'm going to try not to cry while I'm talking. I'm so angry today. It's some adults online that are some big-ass bullies. Bullies, bullies, bullies. I shared my story because this is my therapy. I share my story because I don't have anybody else to share my story with. I talk to my phone because I don't have anybody else in my life to talk to like that and can really understand me. So I talk to strangers. Some of those strangers have become friends. And the support has been unbelievable. The support has been unbelievable because I needed that support. Everybody who supported me in my life are dead, except for my dad. But it's only so much that I can talk to about my daddy, about this situation that's going on with my baby. Her own daddy haven't even processed this. Her own daddy, which is my baby daddy, we haven't even talked about it because he doesn't want to talk about it. So guess what? I'm stuck talking about it to people who I don't know. And I received a phone call this morning. It was like, your story going viral. It's all over every social media platform. It's on some of the biggest social media platforms. And you know what? When I went over to some of those platforms, the stuff that people are saying is just crazy to me. But at the end of the day, if I can help one parent save one child, fuck what everybody else got to say. I made my mistake, and I'm going to live up to my mistake. I'm going to live up to my mistake. I downloaded Snapchat on her phone because I am in the hospital a lot. She has an Android. I have an iPhone. And it was a way of communication between us that was nice, funny, lovable. You could put on different face characters, all that. I take responsibility for downloading Snapchat to her phone. I take responsibility. She did not do it. She did not download the app. I did. I don't know when I go to the hospital if I'm ever coming home sometime. But you know what? If I don't come home, at least I would have been able to see her face before I left. And at least she would have been able to see mine. And I'm so fucking pissed. I'm so mad about some of the stuff that people are saying because they don't understand how it is to live with the condition that you don't know what's going to happen to you. You don't know if you're going to make it home or you don't know if you're not going to make it home. It's so hard already. Nobody knows what I'm dealing with inside. And to see people big and grown and bullying and saying all the stuff that they saying, it's just crazy to me. But you know what? A lot of parents, a lot of people have inboxed me and said, this happened to my son or this happened to my daughter and you're doing the right thing. And that makes me feel good. Some people are saying we are currently going through the same thing that you are going through. So there are other parents out there who is actually going through the same thing. These social media apps, no matter what you do to put parental controls on these social media apps, it may not work because, as I said before, I followed the instructions on YouTube to put parental controls on this app before I gave her that phone back. I followed the steps, but instead, I still missed it. Right in front of my face, I still missed it. And like I said, I take full accountability for that. I'm the one did that. And I'm the one also trying to fix this situation. I don't got nobody behind my back telling me what to do. Hell, I don't even got support from daddy. Instead, people asking me why you went to the police, why you putting them people in our business, why you doing this, why you doing that? Because I want to. I want to protect my daughter and I want to get her the help that she deserves because the images that I see are literally burned into my mind. So can you imagine how these images have affected her and how this has affected her, knowing now that she was a victim and she was taking advantage of someone who was lying to her? Everybody gonna have their opinion on this, but I don't even care. I don't even care what opinion y'all have anymore, because yesterday wasn't as hard as it was for me today. I got people calling me that I haven't spoken to in a long time, telling me, why are you putting this information out there? Why are you sharing it? Because I want to. Because I want to share this information. Because it could stop one child from getting kidnapped and lured off. And if it stops one child, that's all my goal is. No child should have to go through this alone. And if your child has been affected, I highly recommend seeking counseling, because I know how my daughter's been acting. She needs help. She needs counseling. She has been clinging on to me ever since this has happened. She has been clinging to me, sleeping with me, sleeping by my side, I'm holding her literally like a newborn baby last night. This has affected her. And whoever got anything negative to say about it, fuck